so that it must choose who can reset is daily between messages. So, you're welcome to today's live session. My name is still Odurole Mojibola, and today I want to quickly show us this beautiful baby design and how you can actually create it at the comfort of your home with less tools, yeah, and of course without stitching it. Without stitching it. Without stitching it. So I'm trying to trim this part down so that by the time it comes here to be able to stay properly. So that's the reason. Our pipe now, I need to put the toe guard there so that it can stay in properly well. I just hope the toe guard will work. So this one is going to be here this way. So this is going to definitely be here. Don't forget that the intention is just to ensure that even if you don't have what do we call it, even if you don't have like a sewing machine to do this, you can still accomplish this, you know, like this. So I'm going to use my rivet to hold this part down before we go into the other part. I just wanted to use this one. I just wanted to use it to know how to position it and where to position it. So we want to be sure that we have enough. I just hope this will not be too short. I hope it will not be too short, so you can loosen it and just place it. So if you're watching me for the first time, all we do on this channel is make shoemaking easy and simple for you. I don't know if you have heard about our children mastery class. And of course, what we are going to be doing are all of these that I'm actually doing this afternoon or evening or morning. It depends on where you are. So the most important part of this is you want to be sure of where to actually position this. It must be, you know, at the right position so that you don't have to struggle with the design. So I just want to make sure that I have enough under. I want to make sure I have enough under. So I'm going to punch this part now. I'm going to punch it. I'm going to punch. Apart from punching, you can decide to also hold it down using your glue first. Yes, that is also, you know, possible. I'm going to be using this one. Since no one will see it, I'm going to be using silver. So I'm just going to press it, and then at this point I have this. I am doing all of this because I don't intend to stitch. This is just to let you know that there are so many designs you can create at the comfort of your home, you know, to just without having to, in any way, without you having to, you know, stitch at all. So with this one, I don't really need to stitch. I'm just going to place it in between. It's just going to be in between like this. Please, I need pipe for this thing. I need pipe for this. I need the toe guard. the toga. So this is what I'm going to be having. Now for these back parts, I just want to use this to hold down a bit, just for us to be able to do what we want to do. So just to show us what I want to do. So this is the back part. It's going to be here, and this is going to be coming this way. So it means we still have to adjust this a bit. So now it's not compulsory that this should actually be a sandal. You can definitely remove the back part of it. You can see what I have at the back. Let me show us what it looks like. It's just the strap. I just attached this here. So this is going to be attached here. You can actually use rivet to do this. You can use rivet to do this. If you have not registered for our children mastery class, children footwear mastery class, I'm going to suggest you go and register. These are what we are going to be looking at. Of course, this will be here. It's going to be on this side. It's totally beginner friendly. Yeah, it's totally beginner friendly. Even if you have not learned shoemaking before, you can still learn. Please, we have links. If you are not in Nigeria, you can use to pay, and they are quite easy to actually use. So you can see what I have here. You can see what I have now. The major part of this design, I mean the amazing part, is the bow on top. And that's really what I really want to show us this evening. That's basically what I want to show us now, the bow on top of it. And then there are so many designs we are actually going to be looking at during the children footwear mastery class. There are so many of them that we're going to be working on. So I'm going to encourage you to register. If you haven't registered, please register. It's going to be a 3-week class. We are going to be together 3 weeks teaching ourselves how to make beautiful footwear for both girls and boys. Now, for the front part, let me show you what it has. It has a petal flower like this. If you cannot create this, please let me know. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for letting us know. Please let me know the country you are actually watching me from. Now you can see what I have right here. So now the accessory, there is actually an accessory on top of it right here. So I just want to hold this down a bit just for the sake of showing us what I intend to do with this. I think it's actually like this. It's something like this. I just want to use this to show us. I'm still going to fix it properly, but I really want you to see what this looks like. Don't forget that this is going in between here. I'm going to be using my toe guard definitely on this side to keep it intact, and then so that it will not also disturb the child's feet. All right, you can see what I have right here. So this is the way it's actually going to look like on the child's feet. Now let's look at what we have on top of it. Now this is what you need. Please let me know, can you create this petal? If you can create, just say hi in the comment section. Can you create this before we go, so that I can quickly show us how to actually create this? Yes, one of my students just taught me how to create this today, and definitely I'm willing to also teach you as well. I need you to know that as far as I'm concerned, there is always an opportunity to learn, and I make good use of it. I make good use of opportunities. So let me know in the comment section, can you create this? If you cannot, please let me know, and we'll quickly do that, of course, before we end this particular session. So I'm waiting for you. If I have 5 people saying no, I can't, then I will be creating it. So I'm waiting for your comment now. So now what I'm going to do on top of this is I'm going to actually cut a strap like this that is as wide as about 2 centimeters wide. Then fold it this way and use your scissors to cut into about a 0.5 centimeter difference. Like open it up like this. Just pick up your scissors and open. Make sure you don't cut through to the edge. Okay, I have seen. Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. I can see. I want to be sure I don't want to murder the name I'm saying. Oh, hey, wait. Let me check it well so that I can know the names I'm saying. Okay, I can see Attica Express. Okay, I should show you. You can't. Okay, I can see just only one person saying that. So it means I am not going to go ahead and do that. I can see Oladejo Olushola. Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon to you. Where are you watching me from? Okay, I see that Attica Express is watching me from Trinidad. Okay, thank you for watching. What time is it in Trinidad? Please let me know in the comment section too. All right, yes, I can also see Carlos saying Nigerians are so beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm sure you are all also beautiful in your country too, because everything God created are all beautiful. So let's get back to this. So now with this now, I have 2 centimeter. Like I said, I folded. You can have more than, you can make it more than 2 centimeter if you so desire. Don't forget, this is actually about our children footwear mastery class. We are going to be starting October 15th, and the course is just 5,000, is 10,000 naira. Yeah, it's 10,000 naira. But for those who are going to maximize the early birds, those people who will be making payments before October 1st, has the opportunity of making the payment of 5,000 naira. Yes, 5,000 naira. Please, anything after that, you won't be able to pay the same amount. And if you are not in Nigeria, it's $10. If you're making payment before October 1st, then you have the opportunity of also, enjoying $5 payments for the class. It's just about kids. It's just going to be about kids sandal, kids heel, wedges, both male and female. So after cutting this, now look at what I'm going to be doing to the design. As you can see, this is what it looks like now. So I'm going to just fold this way. I would love to. Okay, I'm going to fold. This is the first one. I'm going to fold this way. Fold this way and fold this way. I'm trying to show us what was actually on that particular petal shape, as you can see on the thumbnail. This and many more is what you are going to be enjoying when you register for that class. Yeah, I have so many designs on my archive. Like seriously, I'm beginning to ask myself, okay, it's 10:25 a.m. Wow. Wow. So it means it's still morning right there, whereas we are in the evening in Nigeria here. I think it should be some minutes after 4 if I'm correct. Now you can see the beautiful flower design that is right on top of this. So if you want to create this, of course, you can actually make it wider than this. The length of what I have here is about 36 centimeters. So you can make your own, maybe 45 centimeter long. I mean the length. Like I said, the width is just about 2 centimeter and the length is about 36 centimeters. So you might want to increase yours so that it can be bigger. But with this, of course, I am actually good to go with the design. So it means that after folding like this, all I need to do is to arrange it. Now, as you are actually folding, you also want to try to hold it down. That's another thing you want to do. You want to try to hold it down so that it can be in place. Now you can see that it's staying, in place like this. Is in place like that. So I see that it's just only one person that's saying they cannot draw this petal. So it means we are not going to be going into that. I assume that every other person knows how to create it. So you can see as you are doing this, make sure that you are applying the gum. You can use a glue gun. It doesn't have to be this kind. You can use a glue gun. So you keep doing that. You keep doing that just to make sure that So you want to be careful with this. So you can see what it's looking like as we have it right here. Please don't forget, you can actually use a glue gun. It doesn't have to be this kind of shoe glue. So you can make it longer than this, like I said. If you want it longer, it can be longer. It depends on what you want. You can see what I'm having right here. In short, if you want it just, just like this, is also perfectly okay. I am really loving what this is turning into. Anyway, you might also want to try to use your contact cement adhesive to hold this part together. Make sure you don't apply on this other side, just on the tip here, just to position it together. That also will help in the movement. You can see what is happening right here. You can see some movement. Oh no. Then this is the disadvantage of the glue. You also want to be very careful because each time your finger touches it. So let me try to hold this part down here. So make sure that you don't forget to do that. Try to use your contact cement adhesive to hold it down. I mean this one. Use this one to hold it down. This type. So I just wanted to show us this quickly before I go and continue my work. So So can you see what I have? So you can decide to actually add, like an interface right here. I'm going to be using this. Let me pick it up. So I'm going to be using this. This is actually, wow. I've changed orientation. I don't know why it's saying I've changed the orientation. I'm coming. So I'm going to be using like something like an interface like this. Just to cover that surface. You can get a round object to please cut this. Just for this lower part. So you can also use your glue gun to actually hold this down as well. So I have to make it smaller. I'm actually using an interface. We call it Wardy. Except my pronunciation is wrong. I think it's Wardy. That is the spelling. So you want to keep this right here so that it will be easy for you to put here. Please, it's still wide. So you want to make sure that is sizing it perfectly well. So I just want to assume that everyone knows how to create the petal shape. I believe everyone knows how to create the petal shape. You can see that is what we have on that. You can make it smaller than this if you don't want yours to be this big. So like I said, so this is just going to be here. So you can see is, you know, fitting it like this. And if I want to use this, I can also use this. I just wanted to cover it, but I think your, what did they call it, will actually serve much more better. Your glue gun, if you have one. If you don't have one, just make use of the shoe glue that you have. So just for that place, and then have it right here. So you can see what it looks like. You can see what the side looks like, and this is going to be in. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be a sandal. It can actually just be a slippers like this, and it will have this on top, and you are good to go. So for those of us who are just joining us, I was talking about our mastery class for children's sandals, heel, wedges, both for boys and girls. I will encourage you to go and register for it if you love to reduce your family expenses on footwear generally. If you love to also create new stream of income, then I want you to know that learning how to create footwear for children is really a big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. Even when parents don't get footwear for themselves, they still make sure they go the long way to get, you know, for their children. So you can see what I have right here. Simply simple, and then we are good to go. So this is basically what I came to show us this afternoon, or I believe in the morning in some country. So this is what I came to show us. So tomorrow you can join me, of course, again, as I will be, you know, finishing up with the sole, showing you how I'm going to be creating the sole, because we hardly see children's soles right here. So I'll be showing us how I created the sole for this particular design. So thank you so much for watching me today. Now, for those of us who might want to actually, you know, be part of the class, be part of the children mastery class, I'm going to suggest that you send a WhatsApp message. You send a WhatsApp message. Let me see if I can type in the comment section to actually respond, and then I want to try to put the what did they call it in the comment section. I want to try to put what did they call it. I think I will actually post the number. I will post the number. It's 080. Now you may have to add +234 +234 so that you can easily locate me on my WhatsApp. +234 080 or +234 80 688 90693. That is exactly the number. Now this place, of course, has to be a bit tiny so that it can be easy to work with. So I'm still going to try to, of course, work on this just to make it a bit smaller. Or by the time I use the toe guard, I need you to know that there is a toe guard for children which is not as wide as what we use for adults. Yes, there's a toe guard for children. There's a toe guard for children. There's a toe guard for adults as well. So I was actually trying to call the number you can chat up 08 +234 080 688 90693. So you can send us a WhatsApp message with that particular number to join the class. Like I said, the class is 10,000 naira, but any payment before October 1st, you will be paying half of that. So tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. It's another opportunity to learn with Jibbyfemforte. If you miss it, be ready to pay much more to access the class after. So I don't know why the frame of this thing is like this. I prefer it this way. So this one can easily move in here. We have this. Honestly, the design is so beautiful. So please make sure you create this and then share it on your Facebook and try to tag me, share it on your Instagram, and try to also tag Jibbyfemforte or #Jibbyfemforte. You understand? And let me see what you have been able to make. I'm sure this is so beautiful. So thank you for joining me today. Of course, I'm going to see us tomorrow so that we can see how the sole is going to be made and how we're going to put all of this together. All right, see you. Bye-bye.